In ancient Egypt, tomb robbing was so common that some tombs had traps or curses placed to protect the dead. But here's the creepy part. In some cases, the priests who were responsible for guarding the tombs turned out to be the robbers themselves. They would steal treasures from the graves, even repurposing mummies for cheaper burials, knowing exactly where to look without triggering any traps. In the shadowy sands of ancient Egypt, where the Nile weaved its way through a landscape of temples, tombs, and hidden secrets, there existed a history far darker than the grand pyramids and serene statues that survive today. Deep beneath the city of Thebes, hidden in labyrinthine passages that wind through the Valley of the Kings, ancient Egyptians buried their pharaohs with unimaginable wealth, believing it would aid them in the afterlife. But the great tombs that were built to keep these treasures safe became targets of a dangerous, hidden trade. The business of tomb robbing. It wasn't just desperate thieves or rogue bands searching for quick riches that posed a threat to the ancient graves. Among those who knew the burial rites best, the priests, meant to be protectors of the dead, became some of the most skilled and cunning robbers. They possessed intimate knowledge of the tomb layouts and the complex security measures that protected them, including sealed chambers and hidden doors. Under the cloak of night, they would strip the mummies of their gold, amulets, and even their priceless linens, leaving only the crumbling remains of once great kings. And the desecration didn't stop there. Priests who knew the rituals could mummify bodies and rewrap them into cheaper linen, creating new mummies for families who couldn't afford the extravagant burial costs of a traditional embalming. In a macabre recycling, the dead of nobility became anonymous corpses, stripped of identity and sealed into tombs that were no longer theirs. But for those priests and robbers, the dangers were real, even beyond the wrath of earthly authorities. Many tombs bore inscriptions of dire curses meant to protect the buried. Anyone who disturbs this tomb will be devoured by crocodiles, hippos, and lions. May their families be cursed for all eternity. Such warnings were meant to ward off any intruder, invoking terror at the thought of supernatural vengeance from the gods. Some priests believed these curses, but others, lured by greed, ignored the threats and paid dearly for it. Legends spread of robbers who stumbled out of tombs with haunted eyes, claiming they had heard whispers in the darkness or seen shadowy figures moving among the crypts. They spoke of hands that reached out from the shadows, dragging them into darkness. A story goes that one band of thieves, upon unwrapping the golden mask from the mummy of a queen, witnessed the eyes of the embalmed corpse snap open. Only one man survived, and when he emerged from the tomb, his hair had turned white. And he spoke of hearing the queen's voice in his head until the day he took his own life. Even more terrifying were the experiments of the high priests who dabbled in necromancy, attempting to control the spirits of the dead. They believed that by harnessing the power of a pharaoh's spirit, they could gain mystical powers or secure favor with the gods. Using ancient spells from the Book of the Dead, they tried to commune with the spirits. But legend has it that these attempts sometimes went wrong, summoning not only the spirits of the departed, but vengeful entities that were never meant to return. One such story tells of a priest named Setra, who sought to bind the spirit of a long-dead pharaoh to protect him from rival priests. He broke open a sealed tomb, calling upon the spirit of the king with sacred chants. But instead of controlling the spirit, he unleashed it upon himself. His fellow priest found him days later, his face frozen in an expression of utter terror, his body contorted as if he had fought something no living man could see. The priest sealed the tomb once more, leaving Setra's body inside, and they never spoke of the ritual again. But those who ventured too close to the site claimed they could hear faint chanting on nights when the moon was full, or catch glimpses of shadows moving between the rocks. Whispers of a time when Egypt's obsession with death crossed into a dangerous, haunted realm. This darker side of ancient Egypt, a world of cursed tombs, restless spirits, and the greed that twisted even the most sacred of duties, has mostly faded into legend. But the remains of the plundered tombs and the eerie, half-forgotten inscriptions are still there, hidden beneath the sands, waiting for those brave enough or foolish enough to delve into the mysteries of the dead. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more dark facts.